back in the video. This video, I owed you guys. I just got super behind between my work schedule and my movie reviews. So this is my breakdown of BB Season 6. And this is so behind that I am currently on the season finale of Season 7. So literally, I'll have the next one up hopefully soon. But movie reviews come first and then Big Brother. Because this already came out 10 plus years ago. So figured this could wait. As you can see, even though it is November 1st, my pumpkins are still up there. I have decided to keep the lights up until the battery dies. So I probably got another week of those. And I have one black sparkly one that has a light, so when that dies, I'll take that too. My real pumpkins have gone out today because they were rotting, but I wanted them at least up for Halloween. But I've decided my other fake pumpkins that are blue and I have a white one with the G on it, I'll be keeping those because they match my decor. And who doesn't love pumpkins? But I was very upset today. I went to Trader Joe's and they have started discontinuing the pumpkin stuff already, so I was a bit of a letdown, but they still had some stuff. Anyways, back to Big Brother. So Big Brother Season 6. This one, I don't remember a lot of because it came out in 2005, so I was 8 going on 9 years old. So I remember pieces. I don't remember any big thing. I don't remember the friendship or anything important. But yes, so overall, I will say this is a near perfect season. Near perfect season. I would say it's the best one by far for 2 through 6. By far. I would give it an A, exactly a 95% rating. It is phenomenal. And who my favorite was really surprised me because I knew I loved Janelle. Janelle is always like my up there for like female favorite. But I might have a new favorite. Well, not female, but James Ryan. James Ryan. Who? I love him. I love him. He is phenomenal. Why is he not talked about more of one of the greatest Big Brother players ever? He had his real girlfriend in the house. They were the last. So let me start with So for season 6, it was the Summer of Secrets. So everyone had a secret partner, and they thought they were the only one with a secret partner. So there was 14 house guests, 7 pairs. If you were to get to the end with your partner, you would win $1 million for whoever won, and runner-up would get $250,000. So huge, right? But everyone has a secret partner. I did not like how Julie eventually did reveal it. I would have liked it to unravel on its own, because people are already doing that. But James and his real-life girlfriend Sarah were the last discovered, so that was pretty impressive to me. And I don't think they would have found out had it not been for Julie revealing it 3 weeks in. Okay, so basically the summer split into 2 sides of the house. We had the Friendship and the Sovereign 6. It didn't really start that way. So the first HOH, Ashley went home, who was Janelle's secret partner, and then next week, Michael, who Janelle was kind of like shacking up with and was Kaysar's partner, went home. And then Kaysar went HOH. Kaysar took control of that. Kaysar created the fraction because he grabbed Janelle and said, hey, both our partners went home. You're my partner now. And that was a great move on his part. And then he roped in the Sovereign 6 because Janelle was already close with Howie and Rachel. So he said, bring them in. That's another pair. And then James and Sarah worked their way in as well. So we had that Sovereign 6, and I loved it. And then we had the other side, which was Cappy, who had just sent home Michael, who was Kaysar's partner. So Kaysar wanted revenge on him. So he put up Cappy and Maggie, who was his partner. And then Cappy went home. And then everyone lost their ever-loving minds. So Maggie then won the next HOH. Cappy was her partner. She created the Friendship, which many people, and I agree as well, was a frickin' cult. They used it to basically like do it in Cappy's honor because Yvette and everyone else had a weird obsession with this man for no reason when Maggie's the only one who really should have cared because that was her partner. So then next week, Maggie's win. She puts up Kaysar, of course, gets rid of Kaysar for what he did. But this is the second time Big Brother history where America votes on who comes back. So Kaysar does have that chance to come back. Next week, a lot of people say this was one of the worst moves in Big Brother history. I do agree it was bad, but I wouldn't put it up there with worst. Howie then wins HOH, puts up James and Sarah because of their faithfulness, or they're not worthy, like they're not, yeah, he thinks they're playing both sides. And James at this point has won every single veto he's played. Technically, Sarah won one, but it was where you're competing, like you hit the thing for a person, so James wouldn't force Sarah to keep her safe. So, James is a freaking beast, and he had set the record for vetoes at this point. So he puts up, of course, James wins, he takes himself down, sends Sarah home, which was a number. It was dumb because they had not had Kaysar back, so they basically put themselves to Howie, Rachel, and Janelle, which was dumb, but James was going back and forth. He was absolutely playing both sides, but he should have put up the opposite side, obviously. And now, with 80% of America's votes, 80%, Kaysar comes back home, and then the best HOH competition of all time, which you need to bring back. Kaysar and Jennifer were up there holding a button for 14 hours. Insane. In a cage. Kaysar dumbly lets go, gives it to Jennifer. Jennifer promises not to put them up. What does she do? Well, she puts up, she's like, I'm going to put my own people, we're going to backdoor James. No. And then Kaysar unfortunately goes home again. And now this is a great moment. It's the first double eviction ever. It's not as quick as it was before. It's a 48-hour eviction. And then, it's the second one, because Drew had won season 5. Second one. Janelle wins, puts up Jennifer, and Maggie takes Maggie, wins veto, takes Maggie down, puts up a vet to guarantee Jennifer goes home for betrayal. A lot of people think that was a dumb move too, but it was direct revenge. The thing is, a lot of people say the Sovereign Six had no brains. Kaysar was the brains, and then James was also the brains, but he wasn't the leader. Howie and Janelle are great competitors, and they do have some, but they're not the strategists of that alliance. So you can't fault them at this point when the brain of the alliance is gone. It's like Mike Boogie playing without Will, but I'll get into that for the season 7 video. The brains are gone, and all you have is the brawn, and they use that brawn very well. You can't argue that Janelle is the greatest BB competitor of all time. She even beat James in competition, who was the veto king. Like, you can't argue that. It's a fact. It's a fact. So then every single week from there on out, it was back and forth. One side would win HOH, one side would win HOH. It was back and forth until it came down to Howie went out 5th place. So then final 4 was April, Jennifer. Jennifer's gone. Jennifer's a partner. Sorry. So at this point, all partners are gone. It's Yvette, Maggie, April, Janelle. Fantastic, right? And then April goes home. So final 3 is Janelle, Yvette, and Maggie. So then Janelle didn't win. Who won the first part? Yvette won the first part. Part 2, Janelle won. So final was Yvette and Janelle, and Maggie just had to sit there and watch. Maggie had only won that HOH she sent Kaysar home with, and she won a crapshoot veto, which was about gambling, and she was from Vegas, so it's like, that was literally what they said in jury. So Maggie sat there and watched, and this was a nail-biter HOH. It came down to 2 different tiebreakers, and Yvette won. Janelle couldn't convince her to take her, unfortunately. This killed me. The one competition that Janelle needed, she didn't win. So Yvette takes Maggie, and because of that's nasty attitude, Maggie, the cult leader, wins the game. So that's why I say it's a near-perfect season, because of who won. A lot of people say Maggie's a great winner, but if Yvette did not have her mouth, Yvette would have won, which would have been not as good winner either. So it was great. I love the season, the whole back and forth. It was great. Even though I was Team Sovereign 6, I love the back and forth. I love how the power shifted. James Ryan is fantastic, and he has, because he's a comp beast, but he has the brains that Janelle doesn't to keep himself in there. He only he went out 7th, unfortunately, since April finally had brains and got rid of him. But fantastic season. If someone wanted to watch Big Brother for the first time, I would say I would say, because 2 is hard to get into, I would say have them watch 6 and then go back from there. I thought 6 is phenomenal, especially because 5 didn't impress me as much as the other 2. And there are 3, sorry. So season 6 is phenomenal. It's my breakdown. Season 7 will be coming shortly because I told you I was still behind. I'm on the finale of season 7 right now. And so yeah, and I'm seeing another awesome movie tonight, so I'll keep you guys updated with that. So yeah, have a great rest of your day, and happy fall November!